Okay. Um, it has been a very, very hot and taxing 3 days. It's hard to believe it's only been 3 days, but I've been flamboyed and burned to a crisp for a number of days. Um, 3. Oops, sorry. CDL. And then week 5. CDL. Okay. So basically, with this CDL training, I'm supposed to be, if I do everything and pass everything, I'll be done July 7th. And if not, then I should be done July 14th. They give it a 5th week. But it was only the end of the 3rd day. And I can get the tractor straight up and straight back. I can do my pre-trip, the portion of it that they have shown me. As you can tell, I'm tired, I'm burned, I haven't showered yet today. And what I really want to talk to you guys today is those times that you want to give up. Because I tell you what, our class is lost a good third of the people that were in it. Oh my god, I just slammed into the back of my neck, which is excruciatingly painfully burned. Okay. But, that aside, I'm exhausted. I'm getting up at, 3 or 4 in the morning. Because I gotta be at class by 5 a.m. And it goes until 5 p.m., which is excruciating heat. And if you've been in Charlotte, then you know that we are having 100-degree days and, a good 70-degree nights. Like, it's not really cooling down. And when you're locked in a metal box, with the AC that does not work, you have to ask yourself a lot of questions, okay? First and foremost, in this current situation for my journey, the journey is going paycheck to paycheck. I'm not creating a job, or, my own business. I'm not getting into any sort of passive or residual income. I'm literally doing this off of a job, which is the hardest way to do it. It's the absolute hardest way to do it. And I'm not raising funds from people. I'm doing this solo on my own to show people that even though you're working a job and you don't have business connections yet, you can still do this. This is the hard work. When you read books and people say, okay, when you read books or you watch biographies or interviews, and people are like, "Oh yeah, I had 10 hard years, I had 15 hard years," and that's all they say, and then they keep talking about the successes. Obviously, I'm going to get to that point, but here today, you're getting to see that long journey. For me, it's tiring, it's exhausting, and you question yourself. I definitely want to quit. I don't learn well being fried in the sun and then degraded all day long and being told that's just their teaching style. And, if I'm paying $21 an hour, that's what it comes out to, $21 an hour for the schooling, I would like to be behind the wheel more than once or twice in a day. But the class is so big and they only have one instructor. Now, if I were doing this for my personal life, oh yeah, would have quit. Absolutely would have quit that first day. I could tell they don't care. They don't give a shit. But I am doing this to show that the people who are going through this CDO class with me I'm doing this for these people. I'm doing this for these people who don't yet have that self-standard, who just either don't know that it's available to them or don't yet know how to make that available to them. Um, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm frustrated. Tomorrow is Thursday, so I have to practice switching lanes. And then Friday we get tested for the straights, the angles, and then the lane change. Forget what they call it. Offsetting, there we go. That was painful. I don't know what's on my ear. I guess just a sunburn, but that was like really painful. So I gotta be focused on that. I am tired. Very tired and I want to sleep. But I live out of the car, so I've got to try to find a place where I can sleep and not be bothered in the middle of a large metropolitan city. Very difficult thing to do. What else? Okay, so those are the things that are making me want to quit, right? But why am I not quitting? Why don't I just throw in the towel? Well, one, oh man, I wonder where I got this bruise from. I've got this like serious bruise. I don't remember where I got it from. But anyway, why am I not quitting? Why am I not quitting? Well, just today, this is only day 17 of this channel, and just today I had one of my classmates. She's got my Lock Tribe hat and a Lock Tribe bottle opener, and she found my channel and subscribed. We've gone from 12 subscribers to 16 subscribers, and I know all 4 people who did it. And like I said, I'm growing this organically. Okay, this isn't throwing money out there. This isn't getting millions of strangers to watch me. This isn't any of that network marketing, entrepreneurial stuff that you're seeing out there that really throws off a lot of people. This is people I talk to, people I know. These are people who are actually engaged. Now, as you're watching this, people aren't commenting on the live feed yet. People aren't liking the video yet or whatever. However, they tell me out afterwards. Like today in the ER, she just said, I watched your videos. They make so much more sense. I really hope you keep making them. That right there is awesome. Because I only mentioned in passing that that's what I do, and then we were focused on the school. And that's what she, so that really was awesome. Then, this evening, an hour ago, God, I'm tired. About an hour ago, I had a gentleman friend me on Facebook and said he doesn't speak English very well, so I know he was using a translator, but was saying that he likes my channel and he's seeing that I'm doing another channel. What's my new channel? And I showed the Living on Cash Flow, and he said, thank you, huge fan. Well, that's not somebody I know. Like, this is not somebody that I'm friends with on Facebook. I didn't even know that they were reading my posts. All my posts are always public on Facebook. If I have something private to say, it will be said off of social media. That's just who I am. Want to cry, I want to quit. I'm very lonely, exceedingly lonely. I miss my children like crazy. But when you have toxic people, the best thing to do is to just not engage. You know, people say go out and socialize with new people. I don't know where to go to meet people who have, who are crushing their life goals, because the people who are crushing their life goals are like me. They're too busy crushing their goals. Um, I said I was going to share the reality with you, and this is the reality. Miserable, hot, alone, empty, and I still have to go forward and crush it. So, it's just all I gotta do. Yeah. My brain is tired, so it's running through memories of the yard today. Well, I talked to a lot of people. In this moment, I do feel like I have no friends and no family. Um, I have a lot of what I call a friend associates. I got a lot of associates, a lot of people I socialize with or connect with. Um, but I don't really have a group of my own. I don't really have, I don't know. And that's the whole point of this journey. That's the whole point of Lock Tribe, is to create my own tribe. And if you're watching this, even if you've got people living with you, even if you got a bunch of coworkers, people are like, they see me talking and networking with so many people, and they don't think I ever feel lonely. Loneliness is when you think people don't care. And I genuinely think that most people really don't care, at least not enough to change their habits or anything for my benefit. Um, and that's partially on me because I don't use people, so I don't set up my friendships in a way that benefits me, financially or emotionally, because I set up my friendships that if they benefit and that they're not hurt when I leave. Because I'm on the move and I'm on the go and I'm gonna leave. I'm not gonna stay put in one city or one place for the next 20 years or 50 years or whatever that some people do. This is day 17 of the Lock Journey on June 20th. I do need to get a lot better with these dates and this, descriptions and everything. I get it. But I'm committed to this journey, and they say starting out is always the hardest. I gave AAA almost 3.5 weeks notice to quit. So in my mind, I've already been at this for over a month and a half. I got my permit in that first week. Sorry, people. I know how to get a tractor, from neutral to first gear or neutral to reverse. I know how to move it forward and get my tractor and trailer straight. I know how to adjust for angles, and we're learning offsetting. And, you really don't do offsetting in the industry. You're never in one lane and then move over one lane. Like, that's really not very common in the industry, but the DMV requires it. So that part's not going to be super stringent. Now, straight backs, that's stringent because you do straight backs all day long, and if you don't back straight, you're going to hit another trailer. So, I'm shouting over there. I don't know. So that's important. I definitely, after I'm done here, I'm going to go to the gym, take my shower, and just sleep in that parking lot until I gotta wake up at 4 a.m. and drive over to the lot and then just rest until 4:45. Now, tomorrow is my next full day for this portion of the week. I'm going to do everything I can to pass. Straight backs, angles, check, and offsets. I mean, I just gotta do it. I'm burnt. I'm fried. Not bringing in income right now. I'm really not. So I can't, yeah, I would love to be in go around to a hotel to get out of this heat, or, have an apartment that I can go home to, or have a house I can go home to. I mean, I would love those things. But if all I'm doing is living paycheck to paycheck, I can't build forward. So the commitment is to get on the road and to, what did I say? The 2020 vision. In the year, by the year 2020, purchase a 5-unit apartment complex. Like I said, we're not using my personal credit as a guide. We're using the credit of somebody that I'm helping. Just because my personal credit I have been working on for 12 years, so it's not a fair place to start. If you're just starting out, which is what this channel is for, your credit's probably going to be like my friends. Today we checked the credit score. It was 447. So if you have a credit score of 447 or more, then this is going to help you. If you have a credit score less than 447, which is kind of hard to do, honestly, unless you've just not paid a bunch of bills or just gone bankruptcy or that kind of thing, we'll be walking you through that as well. I don't know. Said I'm going to keep it real with everyone. I want to quit. I am an introvert. I like to have, my own space where I can create peace. And it's not a lot of that you can do when you're living out of a car in a public city. I think what's stressing me the most this week is that there are certain people that I really thought were going to stick around and were going to be in my life, and then they turned out not to. And it just hurts, especially because they're telling me that I'm a bad person but won't tell me why. Like, they won't tell me what I did, just that somehow now I'm a bad person and they don't want to talk to me. Treat me like I don't even exist anymore. And that hurts. And in these moments, when you're doing your lock journey, you have to take personal accountability. You really do. If the other person's not going to tell me what I did and not going to work on creating a relationship, then that's not a healthy relationship anyway. So I just have to accept. And for me, I plan so much, and I look ahead so much. I do need to be reminded that time is passing. With my nails, these were done for nationals, and they're only like maybe halfway up the nail. So, I mean, not a lot of time has passed. It's actually only been about 2 months. 2 months, that's it, since nationals. So I really want you guys to just slow down and remember when you're doing this lock journey and you're at the beginning phase, especially if you're making a big change. Like right now, I'm not even in lock. I'm setting myself up to get to lock. I'm not in lock. I don't have an income. So right now, I'm having to live off of other people. I'm having to live off of some credit. You can consider it a savings if you like, or it's really just the last paycheck that I got from AAA because I waited until I had a commission check. I'm just living off of that. It was $1,400, and some people say, "Whoa, that's a lot of money," but not if you have to live off of it for 40 days. If you have to pay all of your bills, you have to feed yourself every day. You have no way of I can't store food in the car. I mean, this car gets well over 110 degrees inside during the day. And I only know that because the thermometer maxed out at that and then stopped working. So I don't know how hot it actually got in here. This is miserable. This is very difficult. But I have a plan and I'm going the distance. Friday I get off early. So I'm going to go to the library and script out the journey. My lock episode number 5. And then the office space that I typically use. They have told me this evening that they don't want me to be using it anymore. And you're going to find that. You're going to find that in your journey, that people are, oh yeah, we want to help you out. Oh yeah, we got this goal. Yeah, we totally want to help you out. And, they usually do help you out for 1, maybe 3 times. And then that's it. So just be aware of that when you're trying to, save money and move forward. Just be aware. Always have that plan. Always have that plan. You're only going to hurt yourself if you don't plan for people to back up. You cannot rely on a lot of people. And I'm not trying to say that in a jaded way or a rude way. I'm trying to say that in a way to help you. I'm trying to say that in a way that, look, protect yourself. Plan for it. I'm sorry. If you know what's coming, then you'll get this. Yeah, I need to go take a shower and go to bed and probably cry. I will probably give a really good cry. I'm feeling very drained. No way else to say it. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the gym because I gotta be up a couple hours. But yeah, so that was day 17. 3rd day out on the yard. We did going straight up and straight back. We did 45-degree angles, and we started offsets. We go from one lane, go forward, turn, and go to the next lane. I got to do my offset once, so I've literally only done this maneuver once. That I'll be tested on Friday. So I just gotta try to get in the truck as much as possible tomorrow, and try to pass it. All right, guys.